Hey everybody, welcome right back to the channel. Welcome right back to the channel. Friday was amazing. It was a fun night of college football. Really fun games. Um, really big moments in those games as well from an overall perspective. And then Saturday's going to be better. Obviously, later on Saturday around 12 p.m. is going to be fun. But before we get into all that again, welcome back. My name is Isaiah Austin. Okay, welcome to the IDA Kings Video Production Channel. Welcome again. Welcome back. Um, if y'all like the channel, subscribe to it, right? If y'all like the videos, hit the like button on the videos. And if you want to know when I upload and post a new video, hit that bell notification for me. All right. Getting into it, okay, there were some games that came on. Louisville and Miami was a really wild game. Carson Beck threw, I believe, 4 picks in that game. Unbelievable stuff. He was 25 for 35, and he threw 4 picks. Louisville clutched up defensively and just did everything they could to not give up too many points and too many possessions. Miami's defense hung in there, though, even with the turnovers. I don't even think Louisville scored off of those 4 picks. But Louisville found a way to get good touchdowns, runs, stuff like that, and beat the number 2 team in the country. That was unbelievable and amazing. It looked like Indiana probably by who knows. If they assuming they win their next game, they'll probably be in that top 2 along with Ohio State. Man, it's shocking Miami losing like that. With Carson Beck throwing all the interceptions like that, he wasn't really doing it all year. He did it mostly last year. A lot of issues with the offensive line and the receivers with Georgia last year, but that was shocking stuff what I saw in that game. Defenses were clutch on both sides, made great big time plays, big stops at times, big stands at times. So it was pretty impressive in that game as well. There was 2 other games. I know Utah State played. They ended up beating San Jose State in a close 130-25. Um, and North Carolina was in a real tough battle, man. They were competing. They were fighting hard in that game. They ended up falling short to the sensational rookie quarterback, 21-18. They fell short. I think they're now 2-4 now under Bill Belichick's first year. And California has been really good, really impressive. I think they're now 5-2. They've been really impressive, man. They've been looking good. The quarterback's been looking good as well as a true freshman. He's been really balling. But Nebraska and Minnesota was shocking to me. Not just because of Minnesota winning, but how they basically pulled away and ended up blowing out Nebraska, and they only held Nebraska to 6 total points. They were a top 25 team in the country. Okay, last year they were 5-1, and they were number 25 in the country. Then they went a little bit downhill. This had the makings of it. This game right here, man. Nebraska got to be careful. They're in trouble. And Minnesota's a real good football team. They competed with Ohio State. They barely lost to California. They have some really good losses. They don't have any bad losses. And they are a good football team. Minnesota is, man. Coach PJ Fleck is a beast at head coach. So, watch out for him. He's a beast, man. He's a beast. There's some games coming on today. A few of them. Some big ones. I'm telling y'all, some big ones. The first one, obviously, LSU versus Vanderbilt. Okay, LSU lost to a great team in Ole Miss who, lost to who Ole Miss had a little scare with Washington State. But Vanderbilt lost to Alabama. But those 2 teams are really good fundamental teams. They're great. They're top 25s for a reason. Real good. That's going to be a fun game. Y'all got to watch out for that today. We all know Georgia Tech versus Duke. Georgia Tech, man, they have been good all year. Clutch wins against Colorado. Clutch wins against Clemson. Georgia Tech is a top 12 team for a reason. Okay, they'll probably jump into the top 10 with a win. And Duke, they're getting back on track, hanging in there, doing everything they can. They're being 4-2. Mensa is a real great quarterback as well. So, I'm excited about that game. Real excited. Washington versus Michigan. Washington is a great team. They could go in that bit in Ann Arbor and beat Michigan. Michigan got to be careful. Michigan got to be very careful. That defense at Washington could stifle. I've seen it with Ohio State. They can give a lot of problems. Underwood got to make some good passes, some good reads, can't turn the ball over, and they will be perfectly fine overall. If they do that, run that ball and try to get good runs, right? They got to do that. They cannot let it turn out to how it was with you against USC. So they got to do that. That's going to be a fun one. Arizona versus Houston. Houston has been amazing all year. Cinderella story, basically. Uh, and they're a real good team. They lost to Texas Tech. That was their one loss at home, I believe, in Houston. But man, that's a good football team. Arizona is a good one too. You seen they competed with BYU in in a 2 overtime game, almost got them, almost beat them. Arizona is a real good football team. 2 good losses, close losses. So they're good. Baylor versus TCU, that could be a fun one. That could be a high scoring bar burner right there. That could be a fun game right there. They can score a lot of points. That's going to be fun as well. This one's going to be big at 3:30. Ole Miss, who's ranked number 5, versus Georgia, who's ranked number 9. Top 10 teams in the country. Okay, this is going to be one of them heavyweight battles, man. Heavyweight battles. Seeing who want to take over the SEC as best as they can. This is going to be a fun time, right? We're going to see how this goes right here. This is fun matchup after fun matchup, right? Big quarterback play, Stockton, Gunnar Stockton, and Chambers, who came from, I believe, D2 or D3, and just been balling out at Ole Miss. Okay, was I think on the bench at first for Simmons. Then Simmons got hurt. Then Chambers came in and balled out. You feel me? So that was good stuff. And Simmons wasn't bad either. He was solid. I see why he started, but Chambers is a beast, man. That quarterback at Ole Miss, man, he could sling the ball all over the country, and all over that yard, man. So he a beast. I'm excited about that game. That game's gonna be fun too. All right, I can't wait. 2 Heisman candidates in that game too. This one's gonna be big, especially in a group of 5. UNLV versus Boise State. Boise State historically has had nice wins, upsets, big time wins when necessary, when needed most. Okay, thinking when they down and out, they never down and out. UNLV has been really consistent in terms of offensively. They can score with the best of them. Their defense is going to have to hang in there against Boise State. Boise State got great quarterbacks. They got some good running backs. Okay, they can run the ball, get to that play action, make good throws down the field, right? I know they don't have Ashton Jeanty, but they got other good running backs up there. So that team, Boise State, could beat UNLV. UNLV got to be close. They're in Boise State. They got to be careful. Flat out be careful. Because this could be a big dub. Okay, be careful. Okay, Texas Tech versus Arizona State. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Sam Levitt's playing in this game. If he does, if he does, Texas Tech could take their first loss, right? Because this could be Sam Levitt's that dude. He really is. He's a great quarterback. If he's not playing, it's going to be tough for Arizona State to beat this Texas Tech team, especially defensively. They're monsters. Now, their starting quarterback for Texas Tech, I believe, is out for the game. And their backup quarterback, who was a freshman who came in and destroyed Utah, is coming in. So, I think they'll be fine there at quarterback because they got some quarterbacks. They got some good quarterbacks. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see that game. Tennessee, number 11, versus Alabama. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be fun. Y'all know what's going to happen. Last year, Tennessee upset at Alabama. Okay, now this year is different now. Okay, this year might be different. Alabama got better since losing to Florida State. Okay, Tennessee's always good. They were in a competitive barn burner with Georgia. Okay, so that game about to be fun. Watch that game. That's going to be fun in the SEC. Okay, big time game in the SEC. Another game that's going to be big time, man. This is a big win for either program. USC, who's a historical program, and Notre Dame, who's a historical program. That's a historical rivalry. Let's be real. That's one of the most historical rivalries in the history of college sports, let alone college football. This is amazing. Notre Dame versus USC. Watch out in these games. 2 stud quarterbacks. One's a true freshman, I believe redshirt freshman, if I'm not mistaken. He might be redshirt or true. It don't matter. And the other one, Mayava, is a beast at USC. He can sling that ball all over. And they got receivers to do it. Notre Dame, you already know they got a great run game. A great, fantastic run game. Love and everything. So that's going to be fun as well. That's going to be too fun. Okay. Missouri versus Auburn. Auburn was screwed over in that game against Georgia and probably the game before against Oklahoma. But let me tell you something. They down there in Auburn, they have a chance to get a win against the number 16 team in Missouri. Okay, that could be fun right there. That could be a big one. And number 23 Utah is going up into BYU, who was ranked in the top 15 and is 6-0. That game is going to be special, fun, and exciting. It's going to be a lot of good stuff. I think a hard-nosed defense, and there's going to be some good offensive moments in those situations with two solid quarterbacks out there who can play as well. Those games are going to be fun. Listen, overall, this Saturday is going to still be great. Last week was wild. This week could be wild too. You never know what can happen. Anything can happen out here. Every given Saturday, anything can happen. You got to be careful of that. But let me tell you something, man. I'm telling you, Saturday's going to be fun. Saturday's going to be special. In the next video, we're going to recap the NFL Sunday and Monday games, right? But then we're also going to recap that Thursday game. That was a special game. Bengals versus Steelers. That is going to be fun. And then we're going to go in and preview all the Sunday games all the way from 9:30 a.m. all the way up to the late game at 8 p.m. on Sunday, going into the doubleheader on Monday. Great stuff that's about to happen between Sunday and Monday and even Saturday. Come on now, let's dance with it. Listen, again, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah Austin, and the channel is IDA Kings Video Production. Okay, that's the channel right there. Subscribe to the channel. Like the videos, share the videos, comment under the videos, and please hit that bell notification if you want to know when I post and upload a new video. Okay, that's going to be fun. All right, again, y'all have a safe day. It's going to be fun today. It's going to be fun today. Going to have a good time today, and I hope y'all will be safe. Peace.